My name is Hannah, and I'm the president, and we are introducing Shalamar, our new staff. So, a couple questions. What was your interest of being a staff at ICAN?
I actually used to be a member at ICAN, and I loved it. I had a great time being here, and I love that the staff really did their best to make sure that I grew up the right way, and that I had an understanding of how the world was going to be, and I learned a lot being at ICAN, like manners and respect. And so to me, I wanted to be able to do that, return the favor for other children, so I wanted to come back to ICAN.
Okay. So, what did you think about Chandler before ICAN was built?
Before ICAN was built, Chandler was it definitely was a different city. I remember I was young, but I think it was a city that was still developing and needed a lot of guidance. It's kind of like a child. You know, when you're young, you need someone to help mold you and teach you to be a responsible adult. So I feel like the city of Chandler at that time, before ICAN, was in that stage. And instead of having a great leader, it had a negative one. And then ICAN came into the picture, and instead of children and the city in general having a negative image to look at, they had ICAN, which is a positive image to look at. So I felt like it started to make a positive trend on the city, and things started to become a lot better in the city itself.
Okay. So it was like a city where there needed more people to encourage other people who did bad things and all that. Who do you think inspires you the most?
I'm not sure who's going to see this interview, but if I had to pick necessarily someone who inspires me the most, it would probably be my wife. My wife inspires me the most because she's been through a lot of hardship in her life, and she's lived in Chandler her entire life. And so when I met her, we were both troubled teens, and we met another staff member here by the name of Augie. And Augie, he molded me and my wife and made us into the adults that we are today. Responsible, we love one another, we're responsible, but we also understand that we have to be respectful of others if we want to go anywhere in the world. And so my wife, I want to say, is the one who inspires me, because it took her a long time to understand things like that and how the world works. And she's very patient. It took me a very long time to become patient, and she taught me how to be patient.
Augie is a good staff, and he said he had a couple of rough times, curves, edges. He grew up here in Chandler and said it was pretty rough before ICAN came. And he said that ICAN really inspired Chandler to become more of a community and all this.
What does Shalamar want to do at ICAN?
What do you like best doing here at ICAN?
My favorite thing to do at ICAN, I know it might sound a little weird, but I actually have two favorite things I like to do. I love playing sports in general. So whenever I can, we can play kickball, basketball, anything, soccer. I love playing sports. But I think the thing I love to do the most is probably homework. Just because I have a lot of homework, and I wish people would help me with my homework. But I also like coming to ICAN and helping children with their homework, because I love to see when they ask me for help and I help them and they understand it. When I see that light bulb go off in their head, they're like, oh, I see it now. Now I see why 2 + 2 = 4. You know? For me, that's my all-time favorite moment.
Okay.
What's his favorite food?
What's your favorite food?
Oh, I think it's just wrong to have a favorite food because there's so many good foods in the world. But if I had to pick one that I could eat like every day, don't tell my wife, but it would probably be macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni.
Oh man, macaroni and cheese is so good. But don't tell my wife,
Okay.
because she doesn't like it when I have mac and cheese.
All right, that's it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.